Rek'sai video. But this one I'm gonna be very specific on. I'm gonna show you guys how to win League of Legends games on Rek'sai with a simple path, a very simple early game path. And I'll also show you guys how to win through Botlane. This game especially, it's gonna be an example of how we're gonna play Rek'sai and how we're gonna carry Botlane. So first we're gonna start red. Especially on blue side, you probably think, you should start top side so you can pad down. Wrong. What we're actually going to do, we're going to start red. And we're going to do Krugs into the Raptors. And we're still going to pad down. Here, if your ball lane is giving you a good leash like this, it's better to save smite. Otherwise, you want to end up smiting the red if it's going to take too long. Here, we're just going to smite the Krug. Kill it as fast as possible, and we're just going to keep cutting around as we do the Krugs. Little baby Krugs. And here we're going to go to our Raptor camp. We're always going to watch balling because we want to be updated on the situation down here. And we want this wave not to be too pushed where it's going to be hard for us to gank from behind. So if it ends up being too pushed, we might not have a gank angle. But we might still have it, depending on how the game goes. Okay. It is Shaco support, so he's a bit tricky. They are pretty low, so we're going to pad anyways here. We might be able to gank on Ashe still, even though it is quite close to his tower. There might still be an opportunity. We just need her to hug here a bit closer to the left side. And we might be able to get an opportunity here. She's hugging pretty far. And we actually get it off, so not bad for us. Here we're going to push this wave in. Ooh, just started taking tower aggro, unfortunate. Close, but we ended up taking tower aggro. It's still not bad. We were able to get the gank off. They were actually playing extremely safe. Usually it should not be that easy. Well, this should not be that safe, but this game specifically, they were quite safe, so that was a bit unfortunate. We do get 2 assists. And we end up getting our camp cycle. It's not bad. Sometimes what happens is they try to invade you on your top side when you go for this level 3 gank, but this time it didn't really occur. Patience, lads. Patience is a virtue in League of Legends. So now we just go to our top side and then we end up clearing it. So if they don't end up taking your jungle, so if the jungler pads down like that, you should be able to get a good gank off there. Usually the wave is more even and then it's completely free. But even with the wave in the current situation that it was, the gank was still relatively safe. It's relatively free because if they're level 2 and you're level 3 Rek'sai with red buff, you just have to Q flash them. And Q flashing will pretty much guarantee you kill that target. Here it looked like the Victor is warding, but his ward is going to most likely be shallow. So we're gonna E from behind here, from the Raptor side, and we're gonna end up right behind him. And he's dead. I'm gonna skip the wolf camp and just push whatever creeps we can get here. It's quite hard for Fizz to push a wave by himself. It's actually hard for a lot of champions mid to push a wave for himself. So we're gonna help him and we're gonna help ourselves by pushing this wave in. People think you're helping yourself. You don't have to necessarily get the CS. I grab usually the range creeps while I let the laner get the melees. Usually that keeps their temper in check. But honestly, as long as you're getting the experience from the wave, it's just crucial. It gives you incredible advantages. Just getting that extra wave of experience is it just does wonders. Here my Krugs are up, but I'm gonna peek see the crab timer. It's about to run out, so I'm gonna have a timer to gank behind bot again. So we know they use sums, so we want to punish bot, so we're gonna repeat gank and we're gonna look for an angle here. Here we're gonna sweep her 2 to make sure it's not warded before we show 1, and now we're gonna head over. We're gonna have a perfect angle behind them. We're gonna take the fight slow though. Make sure we don't lose too much here. And we save our AD. Enemy team is tilted, and we push in the wave once again. It's another wave push. A classic arena. Don't mind taking the cannon. After you get... Usually if the AD gets a kill or you get a kill. So honestly, it's A-okay to just push hard. Push that wave in super, super, super hard. Here, I'm going to be greedy. I'm going to do the Krugs because my smite charge is going to be about to hit 2-2. We don't like hitting it 2-2 because that means we're going to be wasting time and not getting our upgraded blue smite soon, which is bad. We do want that juicy, juicy blue. Juicy, juicy, juicy blue. And we're just going to finish this camp here and good to go. I could do my red too, but now we do want to base. We do want to keep our tempo, and we'll end up heading back bot anyways, so we're just going to have a good item buy. You know, I say this a lot, but League of Legends truly is a game about item spikes. You really need to... You need to play around those spikes. You really need to just play around your item spikes and be very efficient about it. So like when I have a good amount of gold, I don't want to sit on it, because if I'm sitting on gold, I'm literally sitting on items that I would not have. So if I'm sitting on items, I'm just overall a much weaker champion. So if I try to make plays, in theory, I'm basically down like 1,000 gold. So it's just counterproductive to be sitting on so much money. Here, diving bot's super easy because we're level 6 Rek'sai. Herald is a nice objective to get, but our priority is still the same. We do want to punish bot. We'll peek here, check his Gromp timer. Gromp is up, so we can literally still be jungling as we're playing bot side. That's just the beautiful thing about when you're in the dominant position of jungling. Diving with no wave though is a bit more challenging. Usually it's not going to happen. This guy needs to face check us. Nice, lads. That's just how we do it in the hood. Just make sure we represent. Here, I'm just gonna peek to see my sonar. Trickle. Nothing's going on, so we're good to go. Grab the blue buff. Really settle down here. Like we're setting up a reservation here. Now we have our claw buy. This is an important base timer. We need the claw. Claw is juicy. Claws. So juicy. And then we're just gonna play the rest of the map. Set up our macro tunnel. Here's our first macro tunnel. Now we're going to play topside. Our camps are most likely contested here. So usually what happens after a Herald, maybe they invade you topside. So they might invade me here. Or he might just play aggressive. So here we're going to try to either counter gank or play for our topside. Looks like it's going to be a gank. So here we already keep mental check on what spells are gone. So now we know already Sejuani R is down. So here we're going to take Sej first. And then we're just going to go on the Kayn. So now it's just easier, much easier for us to just kill the Sejuani. We already got a tag on her, so we're about to get her anyways. I think she can make it, but she's been tagged. Tagged like the boar she is, ready to go to the slaughterhouse. Little dirty little boar. Dirty little boar. And we just catch the wave because we're just cool like that, and we go back to... Most likely farming down. Here we're going to farm down because like this video, the point is I'm trying to play bot side. I'm always repeat ganking bot when I have timers. The time I spend top side is the time I spend in a short amount of time. Like I don't want to commit so much to top side. Usually what I do is I commit my... Either I get a really free like gank or counter gank, or I just go for, you know, I clear down, I get my camps. That's it. I'm not invading the enemy top. I'm not invading the enemy raptor camp. You know, I'm just like... I'm generally just playing for the camps I have to get here before I need to leave this area of the map. We see Kayn bot side. He's going to clear my pink. Also, this pink, whatever side you're playing aggressively on, that's the side I want you guys to use your aggressive pinks on. It's just high value. Here I'm going to base and play for dragon. So we're going to have such a great, insane buy that it's going to be so easy to play dragon side. We don't have to worry at all. You could go tier 2 boots here because you're sitting on 800. Usually, if it's a Merc game, I buy Merc, but this game, I think it's okay to just go tabbies. If I'm gonna go buy early boots, usually I want them to give me, you know, a good amount of power. Here, whatever they do, I'm just gonna counter whatever play. Even though my bot's on a base timer, for me it doesn't really matter. I'm still extremely strong champion, so I do want to dive wherever I can. Here, I think enemy Victor will come back to the lane and we can easily punish and dive. Make sure you ulti right before they're about to dive. Beautifully done, lads. That's how we do it in the hood. Make sure we ulti right before the enemy is about to die. Because worst cases, you don't want to be stuck under tower, still tanking tower, because you take too long to ulti. But usually I wait right before they're about to die. And then you generally get to reset tower aggro. But also you get to keep your ulti cooldown, which is really nice. That's why I always use it. If it looks like a free dive where I'm like, I don't really have to ulti that early, it's good to save because it drops tower aggro no matter what. I think they're fine, so I'm just gonna go take his Gromp if it's up. Drop tower aggro no matter what. And also refund your ulti cooldown to a 10-second cooldown. Here we do play Dragon side, and we do play Trap. Personally, I don't know. If I feel like I'm upgrading boots early game, it has to be really like. I like tabbies because tabbies lets you actually tank more tower shots. It also lets you do objectives a lot easier. Without tabbies, you're generally sitting on a lot less armor early game. Though I don't like upgrading boots until generally I have a Dirk buy. Dirk plus Claw is usually the not so much overkill damage point, but it's like your damage cuss. Like that, this is where you want to be with damage going into this phase to not underkill people. So you just have the general value to kill people. Here Kane is going to be on here, so we're going to play to kill him. And we might look bot 2 here as well. She's looking for me. But I'm also looking for her. And there was a Victor here. Bro, Fizz, you lured him here, bro. Why'd you bring the Victor to me, man? I was fighting for my life, and you brought the fucking Victor from mid to me. You little rat. Fizz is making a play here. Let's see if it pays off. And he's going for Sejuani, and that's a dead boar. That's a dead goddamn pig. So also we have Air Dragon now, so I'm a big fan of Air Dragons. Personally, what the fuck is this angling? I think my Rek'sai tunnels are drunk. Rek'sai, Air Dragon is just so valuable. It gives you so much value on the map. It makes you move. Rotations are so good. So a team that, like a champion like Rek'sai benefits heavily of Air Dragons. Also Fire Dragons are super nice as well. You can't go wrong with the not early, but a Fire Dragon is always nice. The Inferno map is really the best. I think the earlier you get the Air Dragon, the better though. As the game goes on, it's like good, but not as like crazy. The sooner you get it, the more crazy it is for these early ganks. I swear, the games I win off early airs is very insane. I don't mind sacrificing my Botlane for an early Drake is what I'm trying to say. Like I easily, like you want my Renata wife, like you can have her for an early Drake. Like I'll take that shit, bro. Venmo that shit, man. Give me that Drake. Here I could do top side, but this wave is pretty big. This is worth more than 2 camps right now. Cannons are worth a lot. I can always go back to my blue side too, but I think this game I want to break mid tower. Also, if Victor is here, we just proc his shard and we can dive him under tower pretty easily. Looked like Shadow King might come for us though. Bye bye. Oh shit, I got stunned. I don't know about this one. Shit, they're after us. Cheese it. I'm gonna go get my raptor camp. Fizz, you little dumb fish. Your sacrifice I was so fucking down to make. You won't even believe how down I am to sacrifice my Fizz. Slumber. Here you have a couple build options. Sometimes I go into Grudge. This game, I don't know. I might go into Maul. MR is pretty good. Here after Edge, you can generally see if it's a good Maul game. I don't mind Maul. I think magic damage is really hard to avoid, but I also think you need an HP item to actually really benefit. It's a fake one. There's a real one over here. Wait, I'm untargetable, he's untargetable, and we're both inside Victor. What does that mean? What does that actually mean? Fuck, I should have flashed. I could have killed. There's just too many people there. I got thrown off. My sonar vision wasn't triggering correctly. Dragon's up. We do play Dragon, though. Ditch everything for Dragon, guys. Not actually, but if you're strong, you definitely want to play Dragon. I'm too farmed up anyways. I don't really have to give too much for CS. They might play Dragon, though. By the way, my Shen had ulti the whole time. I have a fucking role player top laner. He's playing, like, assassination of the minions. I think MF ulti can easily steal that. Bro, MF just R, bro. We're going, baby. We didn't get enough. Oh, dude, I'm fast, though. No, I can't kill that guy. Maybe now, though. Dude, they're still chasing. They're still tasting the Sejuani, bro. She's running, man. She's running, bro. I'm gonna drop it probably for top tower here. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I Scooby-Doo. Here, I mean, you don't really have to go jungle camps. Like, sometimes it's good to just take waves, like, be pressuring the map as much as you can. Here, I'm gonna just take top side. So, entire wave, if you include the can, is worth, like, 2.5 camps. Sometimes 3. Depends on which side you're farming. Here, I still want this wave as well. If I can, I'll be a little greedy. My ulti's coming up, so it's not too bad. Here, I want to be safe, though. I don't want to die, so I'm just going to make sure I have the right amount of money, and I can just base. Here, I just sell my refillable. I have 1,600 for a Maul. I think Maul is quite good this game. There's going to be a lot of magic damage later. And the tabbies will help me survive the physical damage. Especially Ashe damage. Tabbies is quite nice against Ashe. So, how do we want to play the map at this point? Guys, we just want to be aggressive. Here, I'll just take whatever camps I feel like are easy to take. If I'm going to play top side, I'm just going to take my top side, then look to fight and pressure objectives. Able to get mid tower is nice. Here, we're just going to finish my top side camps. Might even include myself splitting, too. It's never bad to be a split push on Rek'sai, because Rek'sai, you're actually quite a strong split pusher if you actually know how to split correctly. I think maybe I can kill him. I've never seen a flash like that. Holy shit. Oh, this guy's still going. They were actually still chasing me, bro. I got moss still, baby. I never really flinched. I was never even flinching. We need this Shen ulti, you know? Or the Shen TP that he has. One of those would be nice. Bro, they're still taking my fizz, bro. Bro, leave him alone. He's done enough. Bro, I didn't even get my ulti off. What the fuck? Remind me, how much do I hate? I hate Shaco a lot, guys. I actually despise Shaco so much. Shaco is a very disgusting champion. Makes me rage every time. Oh, how you make me rage, Shaco. You dumb, dumb, dumb champion. It was hard to go in there. I was trying to bide some time with my R. I should have kited a bit, though. I should have kited when I was weak. But here we still play Dragon. Oh, this guy's trolling. I'll buy pink. Instead of having an extra long sword, we're going to play for a pink. If they start Baron, we can maybe fight. Team is pretty annoying. I think they're going Dragon side, though. Maybe not, though. I actually think we do win this fight. Bro, Shaco's so fucking annoying, though. Avenge me, lads. Actually, I'm still alive. Avenge everyone else. Did I see what I just saw? With my own two little eyes? You gotta taunt that. You hit that, Shen. You hit that. Oh, we do hit that. Oh my god, I'm fucking loaded in the bank. I don't know if we can do this. Maybe we can actually. I thought it was actually... We might lose Dragon, but it's probably worth it anyways. Here we always save our E. At 1200, we eat Smite together to guarantee this secure. It makes it really easy to secure Dragons and stuff and objectives when you just combo it with your ability. Here, I think I'm gonna buy some healing reduction. The healing reduction item. I still think Chainsword is really good on Rek'sai. I think Chainsword, if the team is squishy, it's pretty good to have. I think it just gives you a good amount of AD plus ability haste to scale throughout the game compared to other items. So I'm a big fan of Chainsword still. Usually I would probably go it after Edge and Knight. I like my Edge and Knight. I like my Edge into Chainsword build path. Sometimes Grudge too. Depends if I need armor, if they're stacking armor. Clear out whichever vision you can. That's why Sweeper is really important to always be active on. Check for camps. Here, his entire top side is almost up. So we just take his blue for now. We'll be back later though. Oh fuck, they're actually after me. Bro, man, what the fuck? No, I trolled a bit there. They're just 5-man chilling bot. The Sejuani roaming is too much for me. I should eat over the wall though. I had movement speed. Just couldn't get the knock up on Kane. Super annoying. Even though this guy's weak, he's just really he's really squirmy, like a worm, like a fish out of like a silky fish out of water. Very difficult to hold down, to penetrate. Now I actually have an incredibly high damage build. Killing Sedge is a bit tricky. Everyone else is super squishy, so it's fine. I'm gonna one-shot them. I do like having a bit more HP. So this extra HP is quite nice to have. You can go Sercret as well. Sercret is not bad later in the game with this much HP build. I'm a bit 16. I'll probably split top. I think it's good for me to split this game, so I'm gonna try to split. I want to end this game soon though. I don't want to go too late into the game against a Victor. Not just a Victor. It's a Victor and a Fizz. Or not Fizz. A Kane. Kane's really annoying to play against. The more items he gets, the more he gets more frustrating. I have true damage though for Sedge, which is nice. I still have Maw, I believe. Oh shit. Bro, I literally could not move. Maybe that was the Mercrest angle. Fuck. Ashiba. It's okay. Dragon's 1 minute. We'll be ready for that one, guys. Dude, my Maw's got so much value this game, though. Shout out to my Maw. Huge value this game. I'm gonna buy a stopwatch before it's too late. Next patch, they are nerfing stopwatch, so it's not gonna be that great to have. I don't recommend going GA on the next patch. I just don't think it's very good. They're gonna raise the price by 200 and nerf stopwatch. Beautifully done. You got the execution of my team. So flawless. So flawless. I'm gonna head topside. I'll probably catch that wave. I have stopwatch now. Should I be able to play really aggressive? Victor Crown is a really annoying item. If you don't proc it first, you can't really kill people. But it's really easy to proc Crown, Shattered Queen. Real simple. Very, very simple. You just have to poke him from here. So I have Rek'sai Q, so it's really easy for me to proc it if I have an angle on him. So I'll probably look to proc it first and try to kill him after. He's definitely the carry of the enemy team. Oh, I got it. Big. Shackle boxes are really annoying. My Maul is still tanking. Yeah, I mean, Victor was the problem. I'm really happy I was able to get my ass on him. Beautifully done. I had stopwatch, so that's why I felt like, you know, like, obviously, I could do that play. If I had no stopwatch, I'd probably be suiciding, maybe. Here we play Dragon and Baron. Honestly, technically, I would have lived without stopwatch too, but because I had Shen ulti. But you know, you gotta snipe out the prime targets. You gotta find out who's the guy you're gonna have to kill. Like, who's the guy you really have to pound. You gotta find that person. We should probably pick, you know, the Kane that might come. I think starting is bad. They're gonna come. Bro, why is my team on Baron without your jungler, man? Just, dude, that was a perfect angle to fight, though. Not Cleaver, but I'm gonna buy Warhammer anyways. Later in the game as Rek'sai, you just have to be careful of the enemy abilities, whichever ones they can use on you. Here my team is giving them Baron for free. Yeah. My MF is like running away. Not looking hot now. Not looking so hot. I'm just gonna split, to be honest. I'm really strong to split push. Team fighting is just not happening, man. It's not really happening. You can always pick too. Picking is really good. Looking for picks and stuff. Enemy team overextend. Hopefully it's not warded. If you ever feel like team fighting is hard on Rek'sai, you always can play splitting. Splitting is never bad. Catch waves. Become a split pusher. It can always turn into situations where fights are hard. It's okay. Victor's no flash, so killing him is quite easy at this point. Honestly, with no AD, I feel like we just easily win a fight. It might be warded here, but... Sejuani's a problem, though. I'm gonna go Grudge, though. Most likely. My last item. Should have bought it earlier, maybe. I feel like we should have went on him, but... This guy, Shaco is just such an annoying champion. There's just boxes everywhere. Dragon's 30, we can play for Dragon. You get that crown. Really gotta pop that crown ass. Crown of the Shattered Queen. It's such an annoying item for Rek'Sai because it does reduce most of your damage. So you have to be really careful with it. Oh, it's such a long game. That's what happens when you don't stack dragons. You just don't get value. Enough value early game. So that's why it's important to make sure when you're playing Rek'Sai. Keep your dragon stacking going. But I'm telling you, in your games, if you just play the way I was playing, like where I was just catching side laners like that, it just wins you a lot of games. It's really the way to play. 2100. I can wait for that. It's not bad. 20 seconds. Or not 2010. This will make you really strong. Shred, and also the utility of the Grudge is huge. I love the utility I get from slowing people. Grouping up mid is not what I like. So like if we just go down mid, it's so obvious how the map should be. What you should do is you want to split up the enemy team. You want them to go in different directions. Here they're actually trying to fight us, so maybe we can fight here. Kane is a good target. He's a good one. He might catch mid wave here. Maybe Ashe too. Oh my god, I'm still fucking going. Zhonya's in Queen, baby. What a build. A bit of a virgin. I'm a bit too low to stay on the map. Even me pressuring with so low is not worth my time, so I'm just gonna find ways to be more useful. Here, healing on red is pretty strong. Playing for another topside tower would be good too. You know, if you're low, your HP is too low, just find other ways to be useful. Pressuring side lane, grabbing some jungle camps. Now my HP is back to full. I can actually maybe go for another inhib. Don't really have a big wave to end. You can buffer. You can buffer spells like that with your tunnels, so nice too. It's just a stun, so it doesn't really do much. There's a pink there, so I'm gonna be careful when I base. I don't want to get caught right before Baron, so I'm gonna find a nice, decent, safe spot to base, like here. And this last fight will be really important. I'm gonna just get Iron Pod and group up here. Will I sell any items? I kind of like my build right now. I think it's pretty good for this game. Could go Merc-Trez, but I can just avoid the crowd control if I played well. I think they're going to start it, so we should probably be ready, guys. Last one standing. Yoink. Alright, GG, guys. Hope you guys like that Rek'sai video. It's just a very long game. A bit too long for me. Generally, I always like to play through bot with Rek'sai. So that was just a short example of how I usually gank bot, is where I start red myself, either top side or bot side, and then I look for that gank angle bot. So generally pretty good. I win a lot of my games through bot lane, and if it's hard for me to team fight, what I do is I just go side lane. And I just try to find opportunities to split push and stuff like that. So hope you guys like that game. I'll see you guys in the next video, and yeah, be sure to like and subscribe and let me know what you guys think in the comments below.